incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more.
A give run. McCaffrey. Down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow will throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. A.J. Boye with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Buying time. Darnold, he lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
second and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it out to his left. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nickel you need.
So now 3rd and from the shotgun, it's Burrow sliding out of the pocket. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out and open.
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 12, Darnold got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Darnold on 3rd down. Again, he finds Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. To the air again, Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in the... You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From his end zone, Wilson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got... lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. For Cincinnati. So now then, the big play has them all the way in. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. My good. It'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever. Here we go. Right, 80. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Not the first down play they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They do get 9 yards back. That's the good news. The bad news, they still have a mile to go on third down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. Burrow going for it on fourth. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll get this one out.